as you know, you're twin flame and you are one. You're one consciousness. So whatever they are doing, you are doing within yourself. They are just mirroring that externally in a way that you can become aware of it and stop it.
Hello and welcome back to Twin Flames Universe, your guide to spirituality, eternal love, and romance. We are Twin Flames, Daniel and Carmen, Twin Flames in union. Today, we have a very special video for you, and it's about the third-party situation. If you already are subscribed to this channel, then you have probably seen all the videos that are about the third-party situation. But in this specific video, we will share something that we have never shared before, and that will help you tremendously end the karmic cycle, the third-party situation, forever, and attract your twin flame in doing so. So without further ado, let's dive right into it.
Welcome everyone to this video. Today we're going to talk about a third-party situation and what's a third party. A third party can be anything in your union or anything you put before your union. That's why we call it third party and not third person situation, because it's not really about a person. That's usually a very common thing. You're thinking dating someone else. Most of us experience, but it's not about a person. It's about a thing, right? Like a third party situation. To get clear, what can be a third party? A third party can be anything you put before your union. It can be money, it can be status, it can be objects that you attach to yourself to. Everything that you may be putting before your union, that's a third party situation. And your twin flame will mirror this in many ways. One very common is dating someone else, but they might be also being workaholics, because maybe you are all the time worrying about something, playing a lot of video games insanely, or whatever you may be doing. Also, maybe going to the gym for like 10 hours every day, right? And your twin flame is like working a lot of time. They are workaholics, right? They are putting something before you. That's a third party situation. There are many reasons why your twin flame might be dating someone else. And as you know, your twin flame and you are one. You're one consciousness. So whatever they are doing, you are doing within yourself. They are just mirroring that externally in a way that you can become aware of it and stop it. So maybe they are dating someone else. Mirror that. Maybe you are dating someone else. Maybe you are still attached to your ex. Maybe you still have some pictures from past relationships. Maybe you have this small drawer with all these gifts that someone gave you, and you're still like, oh, that person was so sweet with me. I miss these old days. So yeah, maybe they are dating someone else because within you, you're still attached to someone else's love or attention. This is something that not many people talk about. If you are holding on to stuff or just leaking your energy into past relationships, past memories, your twin flame will also mirror this by dating someone else, because it doesn't matter when it happened. It matters what you are choosing now. So if you are choosing to have your attention, your union energy, your availability on someone else, your twin flame will mirror that by being available to someone else.
Now we want to share how else that might look like, that you're holding on to someone else, because you might have said like, hey, I'm not in contact with any ex-partner relationship so far, but you might be in contact in your mind, in your heart with them, as Daniel already shared. And now we are uncovering all these tiny little secret places where you are still keeping an open door for someone else to come in. So for example, this might also look like this. I really thought I was doing everything right here. Healing, doing the mirror exercise, loving myself, letting go of the belief that we are separate and all of that stuff, right? But when I discovered that was really like this aha moment for me, like, oh my God, I'm not as committed as I'm trying to convince myself. Yeah, maybe in area 1, I'm really committed, right? In my healing and all of that. But there is a section I didn't want to look at. I actually wasn't aware that on my PC, on like these little files from, my old phones, pictures and stuff, there were still pictures with me being with other men there. When I knew there was some romantic thing going on, even though we weren't like in a relationship back then, but there were still pictures that were like this and like that, and exchanging like romance. That really made me aware, like, oh my God, I kept this because this was reminding me of a time where I was being claimed, where I was being loved, where people wanted to be with me and they loved me and gave me that attention. And I kept these pictures because every time I looked at them, and even though I forgot about them, but I kept them for a reason, because I still experienced like this. Oh, there was a time I was so amazingly beautiful. I am still beautiful. Wow, I was so claimed. I was so desired. Secretly, it was also showing in my present moment that I was still sometimes being open and having these leaky thoughts of like, oh, this person is really attractive and he looks really like nice and he treats me very well. Maybe he is my twin flame. And that's leaky too, that you're still with an open mind, like, oh, maybe it's him. Oh, maybe it's him. Oh, he treats me so good. Maybe it's this person. This is also where you keep like a back door open. But your twin flame relationship is about full commitment. There is no other and better person for you than your twin flame, because your twin flame is literally and 100% you. Don't get me wrong, they are not a carbon copy of you. It's about your soul blueprint. It's about sharing one consciousness. They're the other side of you, and you complement each other very well, but you are already complete within yourself.
So how do you heal this situation? How do you move forward? Well, like, first of all, it starts with a choice. Start identifying all these places where you might feel you are putting something else before your union. Maybe it's also family. Family can also be a third-party situation. Maybe you, within yourself, you hold space for a family member that shouldn't be quite there. Maybe a cousin, a sister, a brother, uncle, right? Or whatever you feel is being more important. That's how you may pinpoint this feeling. You know, I feel this thing is more important than me being with my twin flame. Maybe even your pet. It's not that you are not allowed to love persons, people, things, right? But you know when something is misaligned with where it's not in the place it should be. Maybe you treat your pet like your twin flame, you know, like maybe you hug them too much and kiss them too much. But when your twin flame talks or interacts with you, you're a little like, well, wait, right? That's like the misalignment. That's the third party situation where you place something in the position where your twin flame should be. So first, start identifying all these places or these situations or these objects, people. Once you identify them, start identifying the reason. Why are you placing something or someone before your twin flame, right? They are not supposed to be or go after this other thing. They are supposed to be your partner, your friend, your lover. You should feel good about them being close with you. You feel you can connect deeper or easily with someone else than your twin flame. So maybe you can mirror that with the mirror exercise. I am upset at my twin flame because every time I try to connect with them, they are very repelling to me, right? Very easy. Step 2, I am upset at myself because every time I try to connect with myself, I am very repelling to myself. Well, yeah, that may be true. You know, every time I get in touch with my feelings, I feel a little like, oh, is this really me? Okay, and now love yourself. Accept yourself unconditionally. Love yourself. Whatever you may need, give that to yourself. Just start practicing this. Like, don't look for things to blame yourself. Just look for things that may feel out of alignment, that you feel like, this shouldn't be this way. It should be this other way. Mirror it. Yeah, you will move through this. Like, it's not hard. It's not bad. It's not painful. It's just, you know, all these places where misalignment happen. You can fix it and it can be solved. So you can enjoy your union the way it should feel.
The recipe to your success is not only doing the mirror exercise, but putting yourself first. And that means putting your union first. Everything else, like your whole life, should be centered around your union. And union means that you feel in love and fall in love with yourself and put yourself first, your needs first. So that could be also a third party situation where you don't put your needs first and you put everything behind that. Like, no, this other person is more important than me, and so I'm going to do this first. For example, I have this all the time at work. I'm still working through that one where I'm feeling like, I need to drink something or I need to say something, and then I put it down. And now I have my twin flame who's actually telling me like, hey, Carmen, you should do this and you should put yourself here first. And it fits good to our union and feels more refreshing. That's what it means. Don't put your twin flame on a pedestal like, oh, okay, that means now, you know, I have to focus my whole attention on my twin flame. Like, no, you and your twin flame, you are one. When you want your twin flame, you need to put all of your attention towards yourself. fill yourself up, love yourself, and treat yourself as the queen or the prince or the king that you are. And with that, you will easily attract your twin flame to you.
If you feel you're ready for the next steps in your twin flame union, we have a free twin flame test that you can do in the link down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what other things you may think are third-party situations, so other people can get aware of that and they can also heal this situation. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.